best Forex strategy for finding trades? This could be it. Let's look at the GBP USD. Let's find a trade. The series that gives you money-making trade ideas that work. In this video, we're going to look at the live charts for potential setups. We're using a simple strategy from our textbook, My Trendline Breakout Strategy, how you can make money trading Forex. The strategy has shown itself to be successful in a live trading account. We believe anyone can learn to apply this strategy and make money from home. Here's a disclaimer, it's required by law. Please subscribe and share as you see value. And remember, we enter all trades with risk. Let's get to it. Hey traders, we're looking at the, welcome back to the channel, of course. We're looking here at the oh good Lord, the pound dollar. Beautiful pair to trade. It's interesting that what caught my eye, because we had been speaking about the pound. There you go, break of that trend line there. Let's just drop this on the weekly chart. We'll come back to this in a minute. Let's just drop down to the hourly chart and discuss our conversation that we had the other day. It caught my attention because price gave us this beautiful head and shoulder pattern, right? Very clear. It broke the neckline, came down, came up. Now that could well have been, and as I said, know the strategy. If it broke out, we'd be going, but hey, this was just yesterday I was saying that. Lo and behold, today, well, it didn't break out, so we know there's no trade there, but hang on a minute, it's gone up. It's gone through the head and shoulder pattern. So what the hell is the pound dollar doing? So I thought just do a quick video just to have a look and see what's going on. And it's quite interesting that if you pop out to the daily chart is good. It gives you an overall view. Okay. And taking this overall view, we can see a few things. I mean, this you're gonna love it, guys. This is just a phenomenal exercise. Here we're in this I call wick territory. There's just wicks in here. Price came back to it. It couldn't have stayed. Now, how far is that? I mean, that gives some sort of indication as to the power of this area here. Okay. This area has power because when it got in here the last time, it went a long way. It came here this time, and upon first touch, it's only gone so far. Notice over here, upon first touch, it did the same thing. It only went so far. The second touch just gave it, a whole lot more. Now, is that to say that, whoa, we can expect the same thing here? If that did happen, okay. First, let me answer the question. Is that to say we can expect the same thing here? No, not necessarily. If that happened, it would tell us that the pound is working a channel. It's going up and down. Okay. Bear in mind, we are on the weekly chart. So inside here, that takes a whole year to be fulfilled. Okay, so we're looking here over 5 years. Oh, and by the way, 5 years ago, this candle here was an account of Brexit. Brexit was 5 years ago. The market has not yet been able to recover and get to above Brexit. Oh, whilst we're here, shall we notice also there's just wicks in this area here. So we've already got a plan. Okay. The thing about the plan is we're on the weekly chart. So it's not a plan for today, tomorrow, next week, next month. You guys aren't interested in long-term plans. You guys are interested in short-term. Although the long-term will always win, I recall being here and I told investors, this is a beautiful time to get in the market. The pound has never been so cheap. Pounds now from 117 has gone up to, right? Gone up to 142. So we got to think about the market in that way as well. Is price, is the pound, is it on sale? Given this humongous move here, it looks like the pound's come back to an equilibrium. So if we were to fib this distance there, we can see that in this area, it is a, here's a 618, the 382. By the way, the 618 and the 382, just to show you, give you a classic example, it's the same thing. Okay. The golden number they call it, but it's the same thing. So right, 618. Now, if I'm going to take off the fib, what I'll do is better yet. I'll put another fib on, and I'll do it the other way around. And what do we see? 618, 382, 618, 382. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. So we've got a fib on here, and here's the fib, right? So in this whole zone here is the 50% fib. The market recognizes that, okay? It recognizes that. So there's so many opportunities here. We know this is wick territory. This is wick territory. And then in between wick territory, we got a 50% fib. We know that when price comes to wick territory, just touch it, can sell off. Oh, we didn't count how many pips. Let's see, from here to there is 535 pips. Wow. We know that this happened in the past, and there was a sell, 590 pips. Price came back to it, and then there was a humongous sell-off, 1,648 pips. Hang on a minute. We know the middle area here, which is 50% of this, but let's have a look and see. Oh, look. How come? Amazing. This area here has history. This was the collapse in 2008. The whole market, Bear Stearns, Morgan Stanley, everything was just down the pan. Propped up, came back to it, propped up, came back to it. Couldn't even get so far down, propped up, which means there's an order. You see how that propped up there? Means there's an order block in here, which that bounced off. Came back in it, wick territory. Further filled in this order block a bit more, I guess. Look, popped up. Notice how in this example, double top, came to it, wick territory, what we're going to put, right? When it came back to it again, it breached it, popped up. See? Notice this pattern, guys. Just pointing these basic concepts out to you. If someone doesn't point it out to you, you really do, these things are on the chart and you're not even going to notice. And I'm not going to say too much, but notice the pattern here. He's not up, so he's not a smiley face. A cup. Hello. Notice here. Isn't that the same smiley face? A cup. Inverted. Right? Right? Well, it's an amazing thing. When you draw the pattern on the chart, it's not a good drawing, guy. I gotta tell you, let me take that off. I'm sorry. Let's do a better job. When you draw the pattern on the chart, okay, two little eyes, and a smiley face, right? It's amazing that if you draw the pattern, if you draw the pattern, break it up. Learned that years ago on the 1 minute chart, right? Okay. The thing most people have with this particular aspect, which I have no qualms showing it to, you know, is because obviously there are areas where it can fail, and of course there are areas where it will succeed, and it is all a matter of knowing when to utilize it, and when not. Because here's one: you draw the pattern, right? Price went below, and there's a complete fake out. Okay, so anything someone shows you, there's a bit more to it than meets the eye. So don't think, oh look, I see that pattern. Oh, that's so easy. And then you're gonna go away and you're gonna try and then you're gonna fail and be like, oh, that, yeah, you cussing me already. And listen, let me tell you now, trading is risky. Okay, you can lose money. So don't just see something, oh, you know, I can do that. Okay, it doesn't work that way. So we know that this is the fib. We know that this was the 382 fib. You know? And we know that in the middle here is a 50% fib. You know? So these are things that we know. So we just put these little markers on there. When we see it, we know what it's about. Right? So we're trying to wonder where's this going. We're going to drop down to the daily chart, and what we see is a massive cut. Okay, cut and handle is the pattern. Okay, well, this could be an itty bitty handle. In fact, this could be a helmet. Have you ever seen a helmet? That's shaped like there you go. Strategy for this pattern. It's not a reliable pattern, but that depth, if price breaks out of here, okay, that's the strategy. So that's where the market's going if we get the break above. Okay. And it's quite interesting because as we see, this is a cup and the eyes would be up here. Oh, let's draw the eyes. Oh, let's draw the eyes. Okay. And then of course the nose is where you're going up there. And that's a cup where price goes above the eyes. Here's a cup where the eyes are up there. Here's a smiley face. Price didn't go above the eyes, did it? So that depth in there did not become the trajectory out there. Hello, anything can occur. Although this cup, right, you can pick them off wherever you want. This cup went down this way. This cup went down this way. This cup did the depth here, which is the nose, did come out. Okay. Is this a head and shoulders? Well, right? Call it what you want. So we've dropped down to the daily chart. So next what we're going to do is we're going to drop down. We're looking for a little bit more clarity. Okay? So we know price loves double tops. We understand what the cup meant. Also notice we've dropped down to the 4 hour. We've seen the big cup, understood what it's potentially possible with it. And now, as we've dropped down to this lower time, we see, and I think this is the one I posted in the chat. We see this. Okay. And we know cups can fail. And we also know cups can succeed. The depth being the outpouring. So we've really got to see what's going to happen. Okay. The market is deceptive, I'll tell you that. Right. So, having considered that, let's drop down now to the hourly chart. So we've got a cup on the hourly chart. That cup looks like this. And here we're in wick territory. We know that already, right? Above the blue line, we're in wick territory there. Let's expand. We're going to focus in that area. We know where we are. We're in wick territory. And really, we don't see such a smooth pattern. But what we do see, if you get the trend line on it, is that there's a little bit of sense occurring in this area here. Right? Wee, cup. Wee. There's a cup. Know what this is. Wee. Wee. Right. I think this one I might just as well have done that, really. But this is what we're looking at. So I don't know. I then take another, oh, I can do it. There's two ways I can do it. Some of you will appreciate this because somebody actually told me, oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'm like, really? Oh, well, let me show you. You double click on it and then control click and you copy the trend line. Boom. Ooh. Whoa. What do we make of that? Looks amazing. Wow. Is there a possible channel trade here, guys? We call the series Let's Find a Trade. We're looking for a trade. This doesn't mean if it drops down, it doesn't mean that we're no longer in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend. But price climbs in a certain way. I think this depicts that fact, that price climbs in a certain way. Is it possible that we could be getting a reversal? Somewhere here, I mean, price can do it in the way that it decides to do it, for example. Okay. Price could decide, hey, I'm gonna, oh, what am I doing? Price could decide, hey, I'm gonna do this. And then just go off and do it. As it ran up here, it could decide I'm gonna hink, because it wants to get into wick territory, pick up some energy. Price could decide to do like that. He can decide what he wants. Listen, let's just be honest. If price decides he wants to go all the way up there, he could do it. Okay. As a trader, you have to know what particular trade setup you are looking for. Embrace based on the price activity. Be able to decide why you're getting into a trade, what your targets are, so you have a clear understanding of what you're doing. The clearer your understanding of what you're doing, the greater the chance that you'll make money no matter what the market throws at you. It can pull you into a drawdown. It's okay, fine. I get an understanding of what the market's doing. So I can hold that. I can hold that. I can hold that. I can cut my losses. I can rebuild the account. I can double the account. I can do backflips around what the market's going to do. That's just mindset right there. Okay. And that all comes from understanding what you see in front of you, combined with experience, years at the helm, will teach you. A fisherman, they go in the sea and they have stormy weather sometime, right? They may lose their catch. But the fisherman knows, gotta get out the stormy weather first, of course. Can always come back and catch more fish. The market's the same thing. It's always gonna go up and down. There's always gonna be opportunity in the market. This is one such opportunity. The pound is definitely in an uptrend now. 1.3 was an area where it was stabilized vis-a-vis Brexit. Yeah. But what seems to be evident is that they've made a decision, and there's a lot of liquidity up here. They've made a decision, having got to an all-time low. If you use the Wyckoff schematics, you'll see this is the spring. And it seems like they've made a decision that they're coming up. Okay. How they're going to do it. You see this itty bitty move, it looked so big, didn't it? That itty bitty move, look, that itty bitty move. It looks so big when you're down on the hour chart. Get up to the weekly chart, it looks like nothing. Look, just an itty bitty movement. Right, but look, that's several weeks. Look at this one. That's several weeks. Right. We, with per hour strategy, we want to be in a trade for 3 to 5 days. That's it. Okay, that's how we teach a strategy now. Before we used to stay in a lot longer, but now we teach basically 3 to 5 days. Okay. Keep your mind clear to go on and find more trades. Okay. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this understanding of the market on the pound dollar, GBP USD. If you see something in there that you find benefit with, I'm happy to be of help. We'll continue to post trades such as these for your benefit. Any questions, you can PM me in the Telegram chat. Purchase the book by all means. It gives further explanation of the strategy plus a free coaching session. Everything's good, guys. The year is up on coronavirus. It's been a year since the coronavirus hit. It was March of last year. We're now in May, so we're beyond that. Yes, the world has changed. The market still goes up and down. There's a little difference here because of the government pumping money into the market. That's going to stop at some point. And each month, we're going to just extrapolate a piece of the pie, a piece of the pie, a piece of the pie. When the market normalizes, we'll get a chunk of the pie. And that's what makes Forex so amazing. Look forward to you on the next video, guys. Please subscribe, like, and share. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.